Hey YouTube, this is Randolph Small with Real Life Survival 10, and today I am going to be doing a review on this Bernzomatic Basic Torch Kit Wk2301 that I just bought. So, I ordered it online through Walmart, got it same day, and I've used Bernzomatic torches before. I've used a Map Gas Pro one, which has a high heat setup. I've read the instructions on this one. I've understood it. And this is the let me see it real quick because I don't know the exact name of this part. I know it's a WT2301 torch igniter handle. This is a blue propane Bernzomatic torch tank. Now, I'm not going to put it together because I really don't want to in this video. I'm going to do it when I actually have something to use it on. But basically, you can use this for plumbing, starting campfires and stuff like that, and some low heat forging and welding, like aluminum and some low heat stuff like that. Like you can make rings out of coins and stuff like that, knives out of certain types of metals for emergency survival. Heat up your knives in order to sharpen them better, stuff like that. Now, this system, well, Bernzomatic in general, provides good systems. Now, what you do with this is you take off this cap, it's a screw cap, like so, and you would screw it in. Now, you make sure that it's not facing you when you do it. You also check to make sure there's no leaks, like the instructions say, with soapy water, which you don't really need to use soapy water. You can use regular water. And once you verify there's no leaks, you just hit this little trick. You turn this all the way up. It's just one major turn. And you, like so. Now, this one does not have a regulator valve where if you turn it, it won't spark yellow flame. With that being stated, you gotta be careful how you use it. Now, the tank is a 14.1 ounce propane tank. This you cannot use with the Map Pro set tank, which is a yellow tank, but you can buy the system for that. This is just for small little projects. You know, it's good to have in your survival kit. It's good to have planned. It's good to have one of each kit on you in your survival kit and your bug out bag. Because if you got a bug out and you got a survival tent and you need to start a fire somewhere, this is a great way to do it, and it's intelligent to have. Another thing that is smart to have is in case you don't get this self-igniter. And sorry about that, my camera just fell. And I went out and bought this last week, a Magnesium starter, fire starter. So you can see, I got the tool to scrape the magnesium, and I got the flint. You just do this a few times to get some chips off, which I don't mind doing it with this one. See, you just scrape the chips off. It ignites with 5400 degrees, and then you just done. And this is good to have on you for safety and survival. To start a quick fire when you're out camping, great to have. You need to start your grill real quick, great to have. You know, if you don't have the propane tank and the torch, this is another option. This is actually a preferable option over the propane and the torch. With that being stated, when you buy the torch, you got to think about what you need it for. For me, I just need it for quick fire starts, and you know, I'm going to weld some metal together, some low heat metal together, aluminum and stuff like that, in order to make stuff like a solar oven and stuff like that. That way I can do it in a better way than what everyone else recommends and actually get heat out of it. Now you can use this tank with another torch igniter to do your own forging, welding and forging forges, like concrete, brick, sand, plaster type setups. You just need to buy a different trigger. Now, the only reason why I bought this kit is because it was $16 at Walmart when you buy it online. With that being stated, great investment, intelligent to have, would definitely help you out around the house and anything else. You can use it for small auto repairs. You know, let's say you're on the side of the road and you have, like, let's say something snap, or you need a spot weld something real quick on your car. This is a great thing to do. You know, yeah, it only burns at maximum 1850 degrees, but it's still good to have. Now, the blue tanks are only like $4. This is like $13, $16, depending on where you go. Great investment, like I said. The magnesium flint fire starter at most places only like maximum $10, depending on the one you get. This one's like $5 or something like that at Harbor Freight. Really intelligent to have, you know, is really good to get. And if you know what you're doing, or even if you don't, there's YouTube videos on how to do this stuff. I'll be doing one here in the next few days on how to probably weld something together in order to make a survival kit or solar oven. Like I said, great investment. I highly recommend it. And, well, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I honestly speak highly of Bernzomatic products, which is made by Worthington Industries. I've used them to fix stuff before. Great idea, great investment. Highly recommend the high heat or max heat kits. Those are about $60 to $70. But I also highly recommend the dual tank professional weld kit, which comes with a red tank, which is oxygen, and yellow tank, which is Matte Pro, and a dual connector for 2 tanks and the torch. But you got to use the sparker. But that you can use for anything, and it's a great investment. They're all great investments. I recommend you do it. I recommend anyone out there gets a kit, no matter what kit you get, for your bug out bags, for your car, for your house. You know, get one for each. And, you know, prepare for the worst. My next review is probably going to be on my next review of a product is probably going to be on a survival tent, which I'm looking at buying here soon. And I'm going to be picking up my videos where I left off. For the most part, I'm going to be doing product reviews and product demonstrations. Today's not a product demonstration, it's a review. But Bernzomatic torch and magnesium flint starter, magnesium flint fire starter, great investments. If you can, get a regular lighter and a lighter leash, that way you can keep it on you all times. I keep them on, I keep the two together, like so. And this is going to be in a bag with me at all times. So I'll have everything on me to start a fire if I ever need to. I'm also going to have my emergency tent with me. You know, when it comes down to it, when you're building your bug out bag, you got to get the stuff you need that you know you're going to need if something happens. Like, let's say you're out hiking, you get lost in the middle of the woods, you can start a fire, have a tent, everything. You know, you just got to prepare. And you never know when someone's going to need your help out on the street, and, you know, you got one of these and they need something quick welded, and you got a welding kit on you. Now, as far as the gloves go, I do recommend gloves. Now, these aren't really designed for heat, but they do got thick leather, so they will sustain some heat. I put these on stuff that is extremely hot. I mean extremely hot. And it's taken 10-15 minutes for me to feel the heat. And you know, these are professional series mechanic gloves, so they can take some heat, like the heat of an engine, but not for very long. See, nice and thick. Perfect gloves. You know, it doesn't really matter the gloves you get, just you want to get the thickest ones you can and at the right size. You know, 15 bucks, Harbor Freight. If you get the mechanic series, the actual mechanic series, which you can buy from Walmart, you're looking at maximum 25 for the welding set, for the welding gloves. You know, I recommend it. Great investments. You never know when you're going to need them. I carry pretty much everything I just showed you on me at all times. Brilliant idea. So, you know, guys, I recommend you do it. I recommend you make these investments and start preparing your bug out bags and everything else you need. Great idea. Great investments. Great money spent. Very cost efficient. And always planning ahead. I'm in Florida, hurricane season. You never know when you're going to need to be able to start a fire. So obviously I'm going to keep myself ready to go. And I'm going to keep everything maintained in accordance to how it needs to be done to keep them maintained safely and soundly without worrying about anything and safety issues. Alright. By the way, Bernzomatic is made in the USA. So that's great. That's great. It does have global components in it, but they're assembled in the USA. They give you a limited 3-year warranty in some states and some regions. There is no limitation to the warranty by state laws. You live in one of those states, great. So, you know, just do what you gotta do in order to survive. Build your equipment as you need to build it, and prepare for the worst, because you never know when shit's gonna hit the fan. Anyway, guys, Randolph Small with Real Life Survival 10. Peace out, guys. My next video is gonna be me actually using the torch, most likely, with a survival tent. So, yeah, guys. Peace out.